Fox News did a sort of focus group thing after the Trump town hall of 2 nights ago. It has now been exposed as completely staged, with individuals in the panel on the focus group that have been completely misrepresented in terms of their political views. We're going to take a look at this. There's so much here that is fascinating. There is going to be, listen to everybody, okay? Listen to everybody. But there is a particular person, a supposed Democrat voter, who says crazy things about socialism and vaccines, which we now know is not at all what she was presented to be. So let's look at some of this, and we will discuss it.
What did you think? I know you're a Trump supporter.
I thought he was spectacular last night. You know, I think the one thing that he touched on that was big for me in terms of reassuring the fact that I'm going to vote for him was the immigration topic.
There you go.
Because I believe that...
You know, when he said he'd be a dictator, I wasn't big on it, but then he reassured me.
That is at the core of the safety of this country for the next 25, 30 years of my lifetime, hopefully more, right?
Yeah. Stephanie, you're undecided. Are you leaning a little bit toward Trump? I know you're a Democrat, but after...
Okay, Stephanie, I know you're a Democrat. Listen to this.
Watching last night and seeing Joe Biden, how are you feeling?
Many things can be true. Much of what people on this panel said are true and make me think like, okay, maybe we would be better off. But the one topic that was not brought up was his handling of coronavirus. And I think that's something that we really need to talk about. He shut down this country. He teed up, a socialist vaccination program that then led to mandates, which caused people like me and thousands of other teachers to lose our job. So I think that at the very least, we need to have this conversation, which is part of the reason that I'm making a documentary about those shutdowns. And
she's doing an anti-vax documentary is what she's actually saying.
Really highlighting his role in that.
All right, so who has your vote?
I'm decidedly undecided. Like you.
Okay. They're presenting that this is a Democratic voter. She's just not sure, blah, 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 blah. This is a woman who has appeared previously on various panels and shows. And the reality is that she lost her job teaching in New York City because she refused to get a vaccine. She's made a number of media appearances as an anti-vaccine activist. She's been very vocal about the fact that Democrats are simply a no-no. The idea that this is a Democratic voter who could go either way, she might vote Biden, she might not, she's just not convinced or whatever. This is someone who has publicly made other appearances and said, quote, Democrats are an automatic no-no for me. And for 2022, she said, I will be voting down ballot Republicans. It's all fake. It's smoke and mirrors wanting. Look, folks, here's a Democratic voter. Historically Democratic voter, not somebody who's an anti-vaccine activist making a documentary about COVID. And she might even go in the direction of Trump. This is nonsense. And Fox News has done this before, and they've been caught again. And by the way, even if you look at the actual overt right-wingers on that focus group, they all say things that make absolutely no sense. What do we learn from that other than Fox News is willing to brazenly and cynically assemble these things as performative television rather than as any kind of valuable insight gathering exercise into what is really in the minds of supposedly Democratic voters? We should have expected it, and it's exactly what they did. People in my audience who sometimes struggle with sleep. You know, you've got those habit-forming prescription medications, which sometimes have side effects. You've got your herbal remedies that often do nothing. That's why the go-to can be melatonin, which is clinically proven to work and without the side effects and the grogginess. Our sponsor, Beam, makes delicious nighttime hot cocoa drinks called Dream with melatonin to help you get to sleep. Melatonin can also help correct circadian rhythm disturbances to get your schedule back on track. Like, for example, if you have jet lag, Beam's Dream Hot Cocoa with melatonin comes in great tasting flavors like mint chocolate chip, chocolate peanut butter, sea salt caramel, or caramel. Come on. No sugar added, sweetened with monk fruit, only 15 calories per serving. My favorite is cinnamon cocoa. I'll just be upfront. It's great to have before bed sometimes. It's hot, very flavorful, but not overly sweet. It's just a soothing way to wind down, like an hour before going to bed. If you want to try Beam's best-selling Dream Powder, take advantage of their biggest sale of the year. Get up to 50% off for a limited time when you go to shopbeam.com/Pacman. The link is down below.